Hello, it's Jerry, and I'm back. And welcome to my channel. And thank you for tuning in again. And before I get started, I wrote something else. And before I get started, I did a little bit of research on expanding a YouTube channel, or any other kind of Rumble and stuff like that. And basically what it said is what I need to do more of is ask you to please like my channel, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell, and I would really appreciate that. And because I feel what I'm doing is it's important to me, certainly, but I think it's going to really help a lot of people, and it's things that sometimes are a little bit difficult for me to tell, but the more I tell it, the easier it gets. And the easier it gets, the more I know my story can maybe inspire others to, just kind of free themselves from their thoughts. Anyway, what I wrote here is how to avoid catastrophe in the next 5 minutes. Have you ever done or said something you've regretted? I think we all have. We play back scenarios in our head. How could I have done that or said that? There are things we wish we could take back. Well, what's done is done. Sorry to sound cliche, but it's true. Words can cause damage and catastrophe. So let's start choosing them wisely. Think about all the decisions we make every day. I'm not talking just big decisions. I'm talking all decisions, every single one. We make hundreds or thousands of decisions without even being aware of it. The one person we talk to the most is ourselves. This is where ideas come from. Decisions are made, and plans and goals are laid out. There is a very hard line drawn between what is truth and what is not. So why not start living only in the truth, no matter what the result? In less than a second, a decision can be made that can alter and change history for better or for worse. It can have unintended results. If you think about it, almost everything around us is there because of a decision someone made. But that's actually not true. There's something missing. Action. A decision can only manifest into something if it's acted upon. It needs energy. If made too hastily, there may be regrets. It may be so insignificant that you didn't even realize you made the decision. As we navigate through time with everything going on around us, let's keep one thing in mind. Life can change in a single moment. What was familiar can become unfamiliar. What was peaceful can become tragic. What was in order can turn into chaos. Give a lot of thought into what you're going to do next, because all this can happen in the next 5 minutes. And that's that. So, making a hasty decision, and usually that comes from an emotional place, because we're either one of the strongest emotions, I think, is the emotions of being hurt and being having your trust violated by someone who who's a very important part of our lives. And I think that emotion of that emotional violation, when it's one thing when we all make mistakes and we do and say things that we regret. We hurt people, but when it's done intentionally and with malice, then I think that's one of the roughest things that at least a compassionate person can go through. And we've had people in our lives who just they're hurtful, and for some reason we sometimes look at them, and I can speak for myself, maybe as victims that they're going through all this stuff in their lives, and at the same time making our lives miserable. And if we care very, very much for that person, then we're going to do what we can to help that person. And it could be a family member, it could be a spouse, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could even be an acquaintance. And to continuously get hurt and manipulated is, at some point, you have to make the decision of whether it's within your benefit for yourself to continue trying to change somebody, because basically that's what's happening. And we feel so much compassion for somebody, but some people don't have the capacity for compassion, and they're manipulative and hurtful. And then when they realize that it's a control issue, 100%, that's what it is. And that's how they control us. So a hard decision has to be made, maybe to just walk away, and that's it. And I've had to do that, certainly. And it's not an easy thing, but I can say from my own experiences, is disassociating yourself from something that isn't good because you think it's going to benefit another person, it's, while all intentions may be noble, I don't think you're doing anybody any good, because some people just don't know how to accept your kindness. And these people are just manipulators. And so to make that ongoing decision, because that's what it is, to continue doing something that ends in the same results of you ending up being the one to get hurt, then it's time to really take a step back and, hey, spend 5 minutes coming up with something better. And we can make decisions in our head, as many decisions as we want. We can decide to do anything that we want, and leave those decisions tucked away in your head for a little bit, and think about what you're doing, what you're going to do. And the first person that every decision that you make should benefit should be yourself. That's it. Yourself. And people are going to, play the victim card and, say this isn't fair and how could you do this to me and this and that. And if it's the same thing over and over again and you keep falling for it, then I pray that you can find the strength to put yourself first. 100%. There's nothing selfish about that. There's nothing selfish about putting yourself first. Your own happiness. And be selfish about that. Because it and purge negativity out of your life. And I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter who it is. If you don't bring value to me, then, I'm going to let you go. And I'm a better person for it. And the people who I choose to keep in my life through that process, I know they get a much better version of me, because I take very seriously the people who choose to have me in their lives. And there's a few like that. So I'm going to do everything that I can to make myself a better person, so I can be a better person for them. And then hopefully um, you know, me deciding for myself what's best for me and improve my life, improve the world around me, then, maybe I can help in a small way to help others. So, and please again, like the video if you choose to, and subscribe, leave comments, hit the bell, notification bell. I want to upload as many of these as I can, and just another thing that I'm doing. My son, he's 14 years old, and for as long as I can remember, he has been making and editing his own videos. And he found I had installed this action director thing on my phone and my computer a long time ago, and I never even used it. Well, I didn't realize that my son was using it, and he was actually making and directing his own films with all these graphics and highlights and subtitles and voiceover stuff and all this. I have no idea how to do that stuff, but he does. So he's going to partner up with me, and he's going to try to add a little bit of pizzazz to these videos. And I don't think my message needs pizzazz, but I think maybe it could just help to to first get the attention of people and then maintain the attention. And that's all I want to do, and plus it's going to be very engaging to be able to work with him, because I can learn a lot from him. I know that he's a remarkable person, and hopefully in the process we can both learn a lot, and I think that's only a good thing. And again, in the comments, if there's any suggestions, anybody, I am open definitely for suggestions. And if you want to come on board with me, and if any way that you feel you can contribute, then let's do it. If you got something that you want to say, then I think I'm trying to create a place, a safe place for you to be able to say it. And even if it doesn't, go into a video like this, just finding somebody to talk about it. And of course, things are confidential and all that stuff. So, but anyway, all right. Again, I don't want to harp on it, but please like the video and subscribe and hit the bell and all that stuff. I know that sometimes I point to them. I don't have no idea where they are. So hit the subscribe button and hit the bell and hit the like and don't like it if you don't like it. I want honest opinions. If you don't like it, don't like it. I'll find another way, or I'll just figure that maybe it didn't resonate with you, because it's not going to resonate with anybody. So I guess that's it. And if the graphics are not in this one, then they will definitely be in the next one. But hopefully they'll be in this one, and you get to see the talents of an amazing, amazing young man, my son. And I'm very proud of him. And that's one thing I know I got right. I screwed up a lot of things in my personal life, but that one, I got it right. So I'm very proud of that. So, and anyway, all right. Well, thank you very much. And I kept this one under 15 minutes, so that's good. And thanks for listening, and I hope you like the outside background, because I love it. It's beautiful out here. And God bless you all, and until next time, have a good day.